Hello. Just a sec, then we'll get started. Full body, as you know, we're gonna be doing lower body. I want you to really try to push yourself in lower body, okay? Whatever that is for you, that can be either super focused on form, or that can mean that you're going up a little bit in your weights for lower, okay? So I think that I will do like I did before and focus on lower body first, and then we'll focus on our upper and core stuff after. Okay, so the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna do a perfect deadlift. Okay, perfect deadlift. Now, you guys do a lot of deadlifts. We do a lot of deadlifts because it's just one of those staple moves that is amazing. Okay. So for this deadlift, challenge yourself with your weights if you feel like you can. If you're kind of off about it, that's okay. We're going to be super focused on form. You're going to know that when you're doing a deadlift, these muscles, your hips, are what drives us. This is the gas pedal, okay? Nothing else. Your glutes not pulling you back. You should bend here before we do anything else, and that should put you in this position, okay? As we bend, we're going to really stretch our hips back as far as we can, and we're going to keep our chin close to our collarbone. It doesn't have to touch, but keep your chin close to your collarbone. We go slow as we go down, and then we pop up, okay? Slow as we go down, super slow, pop up. All right, that's going to be our focus. You can up your weight if you feel confident. If not, be super form focused in these deadlifts, okay? We have a little bend in our knee. Ready? Go. So hips are the gas pedal. That's what's driving us back. We're going nice and slow. Once we get as low as we can, we pop up. Slow, slower than you think you should. Pop up. Slow down. Pop up. Got it. $15 seconds. Almost there. And rest. Okay. Now all we're going to do is we're going to go from there into calf raises. Increase your weight on these. Okay. You can. It's safe. Might not want to, but you're definitely safe to. Okay. So calf raises, you can hold your weights at your sides. You can hold them at your shoulders. We are going to drive our heels all the way up. I'm going to show you my feet for a second. This is another weird form thing. So when we do these, our feet are stuck to the floor. Just the heels are coming up. If you get into this position where you're rocking, we are not, that changes the muscles that you're using actually. So toes, ball of the foot flat on the floor, popping the heels, setting them down. Okay. No rocking. We want to feel these all the way up to our butt cheeks by the time the round is up. Ready? Go. Toes and ball of the foot remain flat on the floor. Just the heels are coming up. We're not rocking our feet. Your toes should stay to the floor the whole time. Got it. "15 seconds. We got this." And rest. Still in our lower body set. If you need to, go ahead and just stretch your legs out for a second. Should already feel sucky. If it doesn't, that means you need bigger weights. No shame in that game. That's a good thing. Okay, next up, we're going to move into our curtsy lunges. We're going to alternate on these so that we can kind of get our heart rate up a bit now. Again, you can hold heavier weights if you'd like to. This one can throw off your balance. Staying on our feet is the most important thing, right? So weights either at your sides or your shoulders. You're going to step around and behind. You should be able to see your toes on the other side, all right? If they're hidden behind your front foot, that's a different move. That's a reverse lunge. We want to be in a curtsy. Step down and switch, okay? Just switching through them. Biggest thing with the curtsy is that your hips stay forward, okay? Hips stay facing your screen. Super easy to just twist and have your side facing. We want hips facing the screen, okay? You're going to work your own range of motion. Should not feel easy, so challenge it. And working at your own pace, okay? If you can increase your pace without falling over, do it, all right? Go for it. Staying on our feet is always key. So keep yourself safe. Think through them. 20 seconds left. Got it. And rest. Okay. Lunges to get our heart rate up. I gotta take this thing off. Okay. So now we're gonna do a deadlift from the floor. Okay. So let me show you what that looks like. Don't be scared, it's fine. So for this one, for this round, Don't try to go heavy because this is new. So our weights are going to be on the floor. We want to step there, right in front of our toes. All right. We are going to bend our knees, bending our knees to grab them. Pull them up, set them down. Pick them up, set them down. If it feels hard with range of motion, play with your stance. You might need to go wider. That's okay. However, we need to start it, okay? Biggest deadlift form stuff still remains. These weights are going to be right in front of our feet so that when we pick them up, we're pulling them directly in front of our legs, just like we do with a deadlift. Flat back, no cat back. That's not good. Okay? And we still have our hips pushed back. You're going to have to accentuate this bend to reach the weights. That's fine. All right? Practice this one. Ready? Go. Got it. You can do it. Twenty seconds.
You have your phone on you?
We got this. Keep it up.
Okay.
Almost there. And rest.
Whew.
Take a second. You should be warm. Should be getting you. All right. Now we're going to do little mini squats, okay? So weights wherever you want them. Feet are going to be about shoulder width apart. And remember, we always turn our toes out a little bit because if not, our knees get in the way. If you try to squat with your toes totally straight, you're going to hit a point where you're like, oh, that feels weird. Turn your toes out to the sides a little bit. We're only going down about halfway and then coming back up, okay? You don't need to get real low this time. Weights wherever you want them. Down the middle, sides, shoulders. It's up to you. Ready? Go. Got it. Keep it up, you guys. Almost there. And rest. Take a sec. Stretch it out. We're gonna hit this lower body set one more time. And then we're gonna move on. So if you'll remember, we started out in a bent leg deadlift, okay, an RDL. This time, we are super focused on our form. Your hips are the driver. These push back. That's what makes us move. Okay, so these push back. Weights are right out front. We're going slow down, power up. Slow down, power up. One thing to be really careful of or mindful of, when you come up in a deadlift, you don't want to hyperextend. So this is hyperextension, where we're pushing our hips totally forward and our back's laying or pulling back, okay? We don't want to hyperextend. We want to go down, pop straight up. If you're squeezing your butt cheeks and trying to Urkel, we don't want Urkel. I don't know if you guys remember him, but I do. All right. No Urkel, deadlifts. Ready? Go. Super slow on the way down. Powered up. On the down, power it up. Just coming up nice and straight. No Urkel. Got it. There, you guys. And rest. Stretch them out if you need to. Going back into our calf raises. Calf raises are pretty self-explanatory. Just remember, when we're doing these, we want to keep our toes and the balls of our foot glued to the floor. We don't want to rock them back. Okay? Nice stuck feet. Just the heels come up. Weights can be wherever you want. This is a good one to increase your weight on. All right? Ready? Go. No rocking your feet. Toes stay glued to the floor. You got it. $15 seconds. Almost, guys. And rest. It looks so little, but you should feel that burn all the way up the back of your legs. We got to move back into our curtsy lunges. Again, we're going to alternate our sides every time we do a rep. It'll be with our opposite foot. Biggest thing with that curtsy is your hips staying forward. Okay? Your own range of motion. your own pace. If it's easy, you've graduated to the next level. You either get to increase your weights or increase your pace. Okay? Should not feel easy. Ready? Go. Got it. Do it. 15 seconds. And rest. Take a second. Lunges to get your heart pumping. Just breathe for a sec. Now we're gonna do those awesome floor deadlifts. Okay. Weights start out on the floor. We have to bend our knees to go get them. Now remember, it is a deadlift. It's not a squat. So our hips are still going back to grab these weights. Okay. If it were a squat, we'd be going straight down. We're not doing that. Hips back. Play with your foot spacing if you need to be able to reach your weights. Okay? Ready? Go. Same deadlift form, you guys. Still no urgling. You don't want to do that. That means a backache. We don't have time for that. Almost there. And rest. Take a sec. We have squats. Little mini squats, okay? So these bad boys, again, feet about shoulder width apart. Toes are turned out just a little bit. We're only squatting halfway down. No need to go low this time. This is our last lower body move, okay? Hang tough. Ready? Go. Got it. 15 seconds. And rest. Take a sec. All right. We're gonna hit the floor. So if you need a mat, grab a mat. Yeah, that's all we need right now. Just a mat and the floor. We're gonna do all kinds of weird stuff. It'll be great. Okay. So the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna rotate from a plank to a side reach. Okay? We're gonna alternate our sides. This can absolutely be done in a knee plank if you need to do this in a knee plank, okay? So just like you would do knee push-ups, you could do your knee plank. Again, reaching up, come back down, and do the other side. Whatever is a challenge for you. Don't do a knee plank because it's easy. We didn't show up for easy. We want to challenge ourselves, okay? So, get ready for your plank, whether it's on your feet or your knees. Okay, we are slowly, super slowly turning and reaching up. I don't know if you can see my feet, but they're not stacked. They're side by side. That's super helpful for balance, okay? Keep your feet side by side until you master this. Ready? Go. Plank and rotate. Then your other side. Nice and slow. Your core should be tight in your plank. Keep it up, you guys. We're almost there. And rest. Take a sec. We're still down. Not going anywhere yet. Okay, so this is another plank variation. Now here you get to decide if you want to do a high plank, which is on your hands, or a forearm plank. If your wrists are feeling tired already, do a forearm plank. Still gonna suck. So we're gonna plank, and all we're gonna do is bend our knee, touch it to the floor, alternating. Tap, 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 tap. That's it, okay? So again, super good plank form. Since we're in a plank, not on our knees, if you need to do it for a few seconds and then rest for a few seconds and get right back into it, okay? Do it in little sets instead of the whole minute if you need to. Ready? Go. Plank and knee tap. You got it. Yes. Ten seconds, guys. We got it. And rest. This time we're going to start out in a seated position. Sitting, leaned back a little bit, and we have our feet flat on the floor out in front of us. We're going to do a tricep move, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to push up, touch our butt to the floor. Bend your elbows and touch your butt. I don't know if you guys notice, but my wrists can be troublesome. So when we're doing the high planks, push-ups, anything like that, I ball my fists up and I actually just do these moves with fists instead of having my hands flat, okay? It's a good little trick for you because all this stuff can really flare your wrists, make them angry. Okay, so we're just doing a booty tap to the floor. The thing that's getting us down there, that's our elbows bending, meaning that our triceps are working. Okay? Ready? Go. Got it. Again, if you need to do them in little sets, then do it that way. Do 2, then take a break, then do 2 more, then take a break. You don't have to do it for the whole minute. We're just doing what is challenging. Almost there. We have 10 seconds. And rest. Okay, from here, we're going to use our core. Not like we haven't used it, but we're going to isolate it right here. So again, seated position, feet are flat on the floor, and we're going to do a hollow hold. Now, the hollow hold means you're going to lean back. Yes, you can have your hands on the floor if you need them on the floor. If not, that's fine. We're going to pick up our feet. And we're going to hold it. Now, the thing with this is, the further you lean back, the more challenging it will be. Okay? So start out little and then play with it. If it feels easy after the first friggin' 5 seconds, you can lean back a little more, all right? Ready? Hollow hold. Go. You don't want it to be easy. Got it. Core is firing right now. You should feel it in your hip flexors, your belly muscles, your back should be tight. This is everything. We're doing it right now. Just breathe through it. If you need to sit up for a second, sit up for a second. Then get back into it. 15 seconds left. Almost there. And rest. Sit up. Okay, we're gonna do those one more time and then that'll be a wrap, right? So starting out back in our plank with that rotate. Right? However, you need to modify this to be able to get out of that frontal plane and twist, all right? Ready? Go. Plank and reach up. Switching sides. Got it. No rush. Taking your time. Twenty seconds left. Keep it up, you guys. Just a couple left. And rest. Good job. Okay, remember, we're still on the floor. We have our plank and knee tap next. So again, this is a really good opportunity to give your wrists and your hands a rest. Forearm plank. And then we're just gonna tap our knees, alternating them. Tap one, tap the other. Right? Ready? Go. So come down and rest for a second, then do it. Then you just get right back into it. 15 seconds. Rest. Okay. We're gonna be on our booty this time. Feet flat on the floor. Again, we're working our triceps, okay? If this absolutely kills you, a good modification, you can obviously do any of these things elevated. You don't have to be down on the floor. You could do this up with an elevated surface, couch, bed, table, whatever. That's gonna help a bit, okay? If you're okay with being on the floor, but that feels extremely hard, lift your booty and just hold it as long as you can, and then sit down, okay? That way you're still working upper body, but it takes a little bit of stress off of the elbows, Ready? Go. Elbows and wrists, since they wouldn't be bending. Good job, you guys. Working those tries. You don't need to do it for the whole round. You can do a couple reps. Then take a second. You have 10 seconds left. And rest. Our final move, you guys. We're doing our hollow hold. Hold it hollow core, and I don't know what that is. Okay, remember, leaning back, pick your heels up. Okay? If you start feeling like you're gonna die with your heels up, set them down. It's okay. It's not a deal breaker. Don't make it easy on yourself. We didn't log in to be easy. Ready? Go. Final move, you guys. We got this. Can do it. Halfway. Final push. You got this. Don't give up. 15 seconds. Breathe through it. 5 seconds left. Almost there. And rest. Good job, you guys. We rocked it. Did it all tonight. I hope you guys have an awesome night. And I'll see you back here on Friday. Bye, guys.